Hey everybody, you're watching Grab a Gear. I'm Jared.
I'm Dan.
And today we're going to go into the tool shed. That didn't work.
I'm ashamed.
Welcome inside the tool shed, guys. Now here on Grab a Gear, we are always looking for things that would help you out. And the big thing that we noticed is everybody does tool reviews, but they do reviews on things that the normal consumer doesn't actually need. Am I right?
Yeah, they go through with a lot higher budget than, hey, I need that tool, let me go run and grab one real quick.
So that's why we decided we're going to do the tool shed. The tool shed is the everyday person's tools. So what we did, this is just an example. We went and we bought tools from 3 stores: Harbor Freight, Walmart, and AutoZone. We're going to review every tool that they pretty much have. And we'll let you know which one is the best one for that budget. And let's be honest, it's a pretty low budget. Like,
Something gives you cheap.
yeah, it's pretty crazy cheap. So let's see what happens. Let's kick this episode off. Today, we're going to be reviewing something pretty cool. Wow. All right, guys. Well, here we are doing another test. This time, we are doing it what?
I'm just saying, you're here, so I'm excited.
Yeah, well, somebody has to run this actual YouTube channel.
Wow, I feel attacked.
This time, we are doing it on adjustable wrenches. And trust me when I say, you know you got a good mechanic when all they use is an adjustable wrench. I can't even say that one straight faced.
All right, so this review is on hammers.
Right? So we, just like in the past videos, guys, you need an adjustable wrench around the house for a lot of things. They come in handy. Obviously, you need it because you don't need to own every single socket for all these different sizes. It's perfect. At the same time, you need it to just really hit something. We have multiples. I'm going to replace this.
Lifetime warranty.
Yeah, lifetime warranty also in Pittsburgh. So, let's see. Well, how much was that one?
So we have our 10-inch Harbor Freight Pittsburgh.
No, it's an 8-inch.
It's
Oh, wow.
10.
You can tell I'm off about size, guys. Go ahead.
Do you feel better?
Yes.
All right. Well, it's a $6.99, so a $7 wrench.
Next up, we have the Hyper Tough 10-inch
Walmart. It's
Walmart. Someone's measurements are off, guys.
It's just the handle makes it look earthier.
Yeah. 1044 at Walmart. This one does come with a nice, comfy handle. Also comes in packaging. Where did yours come from?
It is on a rack at Harbor Freight.
Like that?
Yeah.
Excellent. There
But
you go, guys.
on a rack of other adjustable wrenches.
Right.
Not
So this one I actually like. And then we have a Sure Built.
AutoZone brand.
Yeah.
Or AutoZone carried.
They didn't have a 10-inch one in stock, guys. So obviously we're comparing apples to oranges. They're still fruits, but they're not identical. $11.99 for a 2-pack. The packaging is pretty nice, obviously. You have to cut it to get them out.
So you should have bought a knife first. That's
Exactly.
not in a package.
So we will open them up, start putting them through some tests, and we'll see which one is the best adjustable wrench. All right, so we opened up all those. Let me open this one.
Wow.
Done.
You make me sick.
Go ahead.
All right, so really feel better. As an adjustable wrench, it's an adjustable. I hate you so much. No wonder nobody views these things.
It's
You know?
true.
No, $7. It's an adjustable wrench. No frills, nothing fancy. It's just a 10-inch adjustable wrench. It'll do things.
The worm gear, or whatever they call it, has a little bit of play in it, that's for sure. So do the jaws.
It's $7.
Yeah, it's $7. I'm not going to disagree with you on that. For $7, will it work the 10 times you're going to use it? There we go. Probably. What's next?
Now we got the Walmart 10-inch right here with a soft grip, easy use handle that's totally not going to get in the way when you're actually probably trying to use it. But I mean, same thing. You still got a bunch of play in the worm gear like anything else. But this one was what, $10.44, $10.50. Then I guess for another $4 you get the soft grip plush grip handle.
Which, I mean, for some people, maybe that's nicer. It does feel a little bit better. It's not so small, like digs in, I guess.
Yeah. Or just wear a pair of gloves.
This one does have a little bit less play in the worm gear.
Yeah, I guess.
This one also has measurements on the side. Both has metric and standard, or whatever it's called.
They'll come in real handy when you're trying to find the right size socket for what you should have been using.
So, that's nice. Okay. I'll give you the 10-inch. So this one, like I said, guys, they didn't have the 10-inch one at AutoZone.
These have like a rubber dipped handle.
Yeah.
And honestly, like the tool face on these like look awful.
Yeah,
in my
that is
opinion.
terrible. Holy cow! I did. So, like we were saying before our camera malfunctioned, you don't know what you're actually seeing. This is awful quality. Like the build quality on these from AutoZone, this looks atrocious. I mean it. It's terrible. So right off the bat, I'm not impressed with that. All right, so what we're going to be doing now is putting these adjustable wrenches through some very rigorous testing. To start, we're going to just be putting them on a bolt, and we're not even going to be like putting out trying to break them. We just want to see if they'll even bite and if they hold their actual measurement or whatever.
Absolutely. Then our second one, we're going to find another bolt that's stationary. We'll cinch up onto it, and then we'll kind of just shake them around to see how long it takes for the jaws to loosen up before it's like sliding off.
Exactly. And then third is going to be sort of like, what everybody does with adjustable wrenches, and that is use them how they're not meant to be used, which is like a hammer. So
that's why they're called hammer wrenches.
Exactly. So we'll do that. And then last, we're going to see just how much we can actually put out on them and if they break.
Yeah, we'll go full width on our largest jaw we can, get a hold of it, and then just see if it'll hold on for dear life when we're putting out on it.
Yeah. And then you'll have your answer. Which one is the best? Bang for your buck.
All right, first test. So we have the $7 Harbor Freight 10-inch Pittsburgh here. We're going to throw it on one of the bolts of our vise and see if it'll grab a hold and turn. Gets pretty decently snug with the worm gear. And what do you know? It's turning, barely gripping on, but it's not too bad. It actually holds on and turns. So that's a pass for just grabbing on a random bolt. All right, second wrench is our $10.44 Walmart Hyper Tough 10-inch. Same test as the first with our Pittsburgh there. We're going to grab onto the bolt with a vise and see if we'll turn around. Pretty snug fit there with the worm gear. Maybe a little too snug, but hey, what are you going to do? Looks like it wants to, every time you release it, lets go a little bit, but it grabs a hold and it'll turn. That's a pass for that one. All right, here we are with our third wrench, our AutoZone 2-pack with an 8-inch. Gonna same thing, grab on hold of the bolt here and see if it'll turn. It's already loosened up on the teeth quite a bit more from just 2 turns there, so just that loose worm gear, but it'll still grab a hold and turn, so that's a pass for that one. All right, so the second test we have here is just another random, it's a wing nut, which you might not be able to, if it's stuck, you can't get your fingers on to actually turn. So we're just going to throw on our adjustable wrench here and see if it'll work. First up again is the Harbor Freight 10-inch. It's got enough bite and it turns. All right. All right, second wrench again is the Walmart Hyper Tough. Got nice engagement with the jaws there and easily turns on the wing nut. Oh, that one. Oh, a little stuck. All right, third wrench. Once again, AutoZone 8-inch. Here we go. A little bit shorter jaws than the 10-inch, but as expected, but it still turns. Grab a hold. All right, not bad. All right, and our third test here is we're going to hammer on this all thread with a crescent wrench because definitely not designed for it, but everybody uses them as a hammer. Works pretty decent as a hammer. All right, here we go. Walmart 10-inch Hyper Tough hammer test. It's a good hammer too. All right, third wrench is the 8-inch AutoZone adjustable. Third, nice hammer test. Here we go. Almost lost it. I mean, it still works. Granted, you can't put out as much. So, I mean, 8 versus the 10 definitely has some leverage advantage and just like head size there. But I will say this rubber dipped grip, I'm not wearing gloves, of course, but almost makes it slicker than the metal somehow, but still works. All right, here we are. We're gonna try to put some torque down on these crescents and see how they do. We have a wrench, old wrench up in the vise. That will give us a nice, it's not a flat object by any means to actually bite onto. It has got a little bit of a ovoid shape to it. So we'll throw on there, cinch up as much as we can. There's like, as you can see, it's just the shape of it. Then we're gonna give it a good old college try. Whew. Jaws aren't deformed or anything else, but so far so good. All right, second wrench again is the Hyper Tough. Ooh, not quite as much wobble as the Pittsburgh. Never mind that, but
Use a hammer, Dan. Perfect.
that one has a lot more bite. All right, here we go. Third wrench, once again with the AutoZone 8-inch. Not nearly as much jaws to bite on there, and wow, that's a lot more slop. Here we go. Wow, that came off really easy. I mean, it didn't slip off, but can't put down nearly as much. Of course, that's a lever arm design, but that still works.
All right, guys. So I'm back after dealing with some bullshit. Don't edit that out. Okay, so we're going to see if we can break them.
Yeah.
It's going to be an interesting challenge. We talked about putting it on the vise, but the table kept moving and stuff like that. So we decided we're going to use Dan's car instead. I will note real quick that how many the other one also do? Obviously, the jaws open up certain. They open up. This one will fit on the nut barely. This one fits easily on it with room to go. This one, it's only an 8-inch. It does not fit, so we're going to use the side right here. But our plan is to actually see if we can break them. So let's get right to it.
Let's do it. Go. First up, Harbor Freight.
Yeah, first up, Harbor Freight. I'm going to see if I can get it to tighten down just a little bit on there. Then, here we go. Oh, well, she slipped off.
Round it off a little.
Yeah, she did actually, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, it's going to round it now.
Yeah.
Just flip it over.
Totally not the way you're supposed to apply torque on these.
Well, no. But obviously, you're not supposed to do this either.
That loosens straight up. Oh.
Well, it's not great. It didn't break, so, but it's definitely a little bit looser now.
Let's give it one more.
One more. Trying to figure out how.
I think you just flip back around the other way with the way it's not supposed to be.
Wait, it's not supposed to be.
I'll go straight up and we'll throw a cheater bar on it.
Okay. You don't have a cheetah bar.
As you say.
Yeah, we got rid of it.
Of course we did. Oh well.
Oh well. Yeah. So it didn't break it, guys. Actually held up decent. Obviously, it's rounding off the nut there, which is bad. So you would not want to use this for something like that. So, all right. It won't go, huh?
That's as far as it goes now. Nice. All right. So.
Oh, it is recording? Nice. Well,
Yeah.
at least we know it. It's broken.
Now that one's down for the count. I mean, it goes from there to. So it's a less adjustable wrench
Yeah,
now.
it doesn't quite adjust as
With a
much
lot
as
of
it
slop.
used to. Yeah.
All right. Second one.
I'll let you do this one.
All right. Here comes the hyper tough.
Hyper and it's tough.
I guess we're trying to break them. We should. Oh my goodness. Apply pressure the wrong way. Against the jaw.
Oh, no, it didn't break.
No, I think the metal shaving is from the nut rounding off there just enough.
Darn, I was really hoping it was going to break. Continue, Dan. Continue.
This isn't the hammering test, Dan.
Oh, there we go. Oh no.
Did it slip? It slipped a gear, didn't it?
All right. Well, this is we can go from wider to a little bit where it was. I think this one's
Broken also?
Yep, that's there we go. That's as tight as it's gonna get.
Yeah. I mean, is it rounded too much now?
No, the jaws like literally came open right there. See, they're just not sitting the way they're supposed to.
Let's turn this real quick. Right, so it would be a different bite.
Yeah.
Or is it done? It might be done.
Yeah, I think we're gonna give it one more try if I can adjust it. All right, let's go. Here we one more. Here we go.
Oh, it broke. It did break. Yep. Hopefully that got it on camera.
That was like
There.
zero pressure too.
There it is, it actually.
Yep, just nice. I mean, it has full adjustability again now. Okay, maybe. Oh, it's stuck. Oh, there we go.
All right, and last up we have, where are these from?
Oh, those are the AutoZone ones.
AutoZone. So this is obviously only an 8-inch, not a 10, so not expecting it to do as much, obviously. But, well, you know, I'm going to put it on this side so you guys can see it better. There we go. It won't open up big enough to actually go on the nut. Here we go. Okay. Still works. Let's turn it around. Hoping that would break. So it did open. Yep, it opened. And oh, it broke right there. So it broke the worm gear thing. Right there. So right there. That's where it broke. And now it will not move at all.
All right. Well,
So that concludes the testing. Now let's figure out which one is the best. Okay, so let's go over what we think overall.
so overall, I think Harbor Freight kind of wins since it's like still somewhat usable if you like bang on it a little bit more still. But I mean, granted, we definitely put these things through, so we're not supposed to.
Yeah.
But for $7 as a single adjustable, like that's tough to beat for what you're getting.
I'll agree. I mean, there's definitely pros and cons to both of them, or all three of them. The Pittsburgh, I think, just comes out on top for the price even.
Yeah.
And the warranty. That right there is a big one. We can walk in to Harbor Freight.
Even if we've already broken it right now, we can just walk into Harbor Freight. They're like, hey, this thing's broken. They're like, hey, it's Pittsburgh. Here you go. Oh, just go grab one.
And we'll get a brand new one right then and there on the spot. Hyper Tough from Walmart. It
says it has a 5-year limited warranty, but we were both Googling on our phones.
and we can't figure out how to actually do the warranty.
And after experiences at Walmart in the past, I'm not interested in going in to see if I can exchange it.
Yeah. And then as far as the AutoZone one goes,
That's just a cheap tool in my opinion.
this was probably the worst money we've spent so far in the series. So, between these two, Pittsburgh hands down.
Oh, absolutely.
So,
I will say the Hyper Tough, like the comfort grip on it would be nice if you're really trying to like put pressure on something versus the
if you're-
Pittsburgh. But at that point in time, you could block a wood or a pair of gloves.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I don't know. I think just get a wrench.
yeah, absolutely. Especially,
So, there we go. Harbor
Yeah.
Freight for the win. All right, guys. Well, until next time, keep watching. Check out all of our episodes, and we'll see you on the next one.